guys, so welcome back to my video. If you hear some jiggling, just know that my daughter is with me as I'm doing this video. She's just right here looking at me and smiling. Anyway, mama, you have to shh, right? You have to Anyway guys, so welcome back to another video. Guys, I told you last time the requirements to move to Nigeria or to relocate to Nigeria in 2024, and I also remember telling you guys that I was almost denied my visa and that I was coming to give you people the gist. So I am here for the juicy gists that I promised you guys, even though it's not actually juicy because it wasn't funny. Okay, so my name is Linda Frank. If you're new here or you're probably seeing me for the first time, please consider subscribing to this our small channel. Join the family. The person that I told to keep quiet is beginning to misbehave. Mommy. Shh. Okay. So it wasn't funny that time actually, and the thing is, I was planning to travel with my kids. Okay, I was trying to plan travel with my kids. So we went to the Nigerian embassy to go and get me a visa, because apparently my kids didn't need a visa, or they don't need a visa because they are Nigerians by birth, since their father happens to be Nigerian. So in my family, I'm the only one that needed a visa. So we went and we found this lady who wasn't there the last time we traveled. Actually, is a new staff, and the lady is I think she's Igbo. Mommy, shh. I think the lady is, take this one. I think the lady is Igbo, and for some reason the lady did not just like us. You know, there's some things, I don't know, there's some things when they say life is more spiritual than physical, people don't understand, but I actually understood it. I was forced to understand it that period, guys. Okay, so before that, there is this lady, is Kenyan, she works in that embassy, and she sent me to go and bring this and this and this, of which I did. So when I came with this, she now was telling me that no, that I should now go and do another online payment, or I don't know, things. She was just telling me things, you understand? Because all these embassy people, they have a way of making you angry even when you don't want to get angry. They have a way of getting you angry. They have a way of making you feel bad. They have a way of making you just feel like no, it's not right. Don't eat it. See your hand. They have a way of making you feel that it involves a lot of things when it's just a simple something that you need to do. Okay, so at the time we went, then we left, then we had an appointment, we went back again after looking for everything they said. We now went back again. So when we went back again, the lady now said what? She said that why am I the what was she saying? She was now saying that last time that I was in Nigeria, apparently I overstayed my welcome in Nigeria. In my head, I'm like, I overstayed my welcome, and I have you people marriage certificates. So you people expect me to be married to you guys, but you don't expect me to have your country as my second home. In short, that's what you're telling me. Anyway, I was just keeping quiet. So the lady was not telling me, hey, you overstayed your welcome last time. Why? And I told her, okay, last time that I went, I was supposed to come early, but because of the marriage arrangements and all that stuff, it took me time, and that's why I came late. And even though I came late, at the airport, the immigration people, they collected money from me for coming late. Do you get? I explained myself to them, and they collected just some money from me, and then they told me, okay, since my husband has paid for the money, I can go. So how was I supposed to know that is it gonna be a problem for me when next I want to fly? Because if it wasn't gonna be a problem, they were supposed to tell me, right? Yes. 1 minute, okay? They were supposed to tell me there's gonna be a problem. Of which they didn't tell me that. They just told me that for everything to be fine, you have to pay a certain amount of money, of which I'm not gonna open or mention here in this video. But of course, my husband paid, and then they left. So this particular immigration Igbo woman, she now started telling me, why didn't do I have a receipt of the money that I paid at the airport? There are those people that collected money from me at the airport. They lied. It's very unprofessional and very illegal that I gave them money. I'm like, excuse you, sister. Be calming down, Zeze. Do you understand? Because if you overstayed and then the immigration people themselves told you that because of this overstay, you need to pay some money for us to allow you to go back to Kenya, which is your country, will you still be saying, why should I be paying you? You pay and you go. You get? You just believe that they know what they're doing. So I'm like, madam, how was I supposed to know that I wasn't supposed to pay them? Okay, how was I supposed to know that if I paid them, they're supposed to issue me a receipt? Mommy. How was I supposed to know all that? He's telling me, why don't I know? Am I a child? I'm like, what? Madam, I know you don't like my face, but be calming down. Do you get? It's not everybody that will like you in this life. And these are some of the people that Joshua Selman used to call gatekeepers. Gatekeepers. They're not a shift, though. They're not a command. They did their gidiba. But somehow, the Spirit of God, as the Lord leadeth, you normally find your way to maneuver. So, since that day, I realized that this woman, Mommy, what is it? Take the remote now. I realized that this woman, whatever is doing her is spiritual. This one is not physical at all. So I said, this one, if the kingdom taketh it by force, go work for here. Number one, because I'm not Nigerian. I'm originally Kenyan by birth, by nationality, by skin color. We're not a bleach. Do you understand? Kenya's not a bleach. And I said, look, we finish. This woman is like, there's something that is doing her that is more than what is supposed to be doing her. So, and I just sat down somewhere and I was like, I started praying, but I was not loud. I was just praying silently where I was sitting down. I said, God, you are the doer of everything. Nothing they pass you. Papa God. This thing that is happening to me now, this thing is more spiritual than physical. Father, you are the shifter of destinies. You are the changer of changes. Oh God, I've already paid for my plane tickets. Before this woman will make me lose my money. Hey, God, do what only you can do. And guess what? Guess what? As I was praying, and I was just sitting. There's a way you can pray. You don't need to be loud unless you're serving idols. But if you're serving the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you don't need to be loud about it. You can just sit down like this and you just be like this. And you are praying, you are putting anointing oil, you are fueling fire so far, and say other things, other fiery ingredients. Guys, I prayed. I'll never pray like this in my life for a very long time. I think the last time I prayed so much was when I was looking for my daughter, who happens to be my second child. And the reason why I prayed so much was because I tried to get pregnant for her like 2 months and I missed. So I entered prayer and the third month. And another reason why I was praying for her so bad is because my husband needed a girl. So I was just praying because, in my family, my mommy gave birth to boys. I'm the only girl among boys. So the possibility of me having 20 boys is very high. The chances of me having a girl was very slim. So I had to pray my way out for God to make sure that He changes this baby's sex to be a girl for me. So that was just me referring to something. And Mami Gio, shh, okay? So I actually prayed and God answered my prayer, even though not the same day. But they gave us another appointment. They now collected our things, gave us another appointment. So this one that I'm telling you is another day again, because I went to the immigration like 3 times or 4 times, I think, before I could get a visa. Ordinary visa, Nigerian visa that you can get visa on arrival. After that, I was like, what even carry me go the immigration self? But the thing is, personally, even if I'm going to a country that visa is on arrival, you know, having kids, traveling with kids is not easy. I don't just like it when I will now reach, is now I want to go and be doing one or two, going to be seeing one or two, yes, to give me visa. I just want, let me just collect my visa down so that whatever it is that I need, once I reach there, I know I've arrived. There's no story about it. So that was one of the reasons why I went through with looking for this visa, even though I knew that the woman was giving me passports back and back. So the bottom line is, I prayed and God answered me. And the last day we went to pick this thing, after some noise here and there, some, you know, she likes to carry shoulder and show herself anyhow. After that, I just decided, okay, I prayed again. And then suddenly, the woman just became nice. How can you explain that? That was just basically spiritual powers fighting you not to go where you're supposed to go. Because guys, as much as people will say Nigeria is like this, Nigeria is like that, currently I'm married to a Nigerian man. So Nigeria is my second home. No matter how it is. Nigeria is expensive. Oh, Nigeria not get light. Oh, Nigeria fuel is high. Oh, Nigeria this, Nigeria that. Nigeria people are noisy. Oh, Nigeria people, they like bad boys. Nigeria people this. Oh, Nigeria people, they like witches and wizards and witchcraft and all that. But I'm married. I mean, there's no retreat, no surrender until further notice. So it's my second home and that's it. So there's nothing I can actually do. I have to go. You see? So that's why I just decided, let me just kabash this woman with prayers. Since she's for me, you know, all those people, they like for me. If you tell them something, they like for me, are you teaching me my job? I'm like, who is teaching you anything? I'm just telling you something. Which one is, are you teaching me my job? They like forming that thing to be looking for people's trouble. You now be forming, are you teaching me my job? You think you know more than me? So what I decided to do was pray, and God shifted her mind. And just like magic, guys, just like magic, suddenly she came, she was talking nicely to my husband and she was even telling me that since you're taking your flight the day when your husband is not taking his flight, and you have a marriage certificate, make sure you carry your marriage certificate with you, and also make sure your husband writes for you an invitation letter and also a permission letter. Like, permission letter is, I am so and so, I permit my wife and my children to be allowed to enter into the country, something like that. Of which, even when I reached the airport, when the guy just carried my data, he did not even ask me for my marriage certificate. He did not even ask me for anything. Because for the fact that I was carrying 2 children that are Nigerian citizens, if you have sense, that should tell you that this woman is going to her husband's house. You cannot give birth to 1, give birth to 2 children with a foreigner, and then you are carrying them to their father's country and you are not married to their father. It's not possible. If you guys are separated, what is your reason to carry them alone? So when I read the airport, actually, mommy, whose book is that? When I read the airport, actually, they did not disturb me. They just gave me one form to fill that they were giving to everybody, including some Nigerians that were traveling as well. And after I filled it, I filled the form. After I filled it, they now put my data. The immigration put my data into the computer, and my data just came out, bruh. And they just cleared me. It's as simple as ABC. They did not even ask me, where is your invitation, that other letter. Where is your permission letter to enter our country with your children, this and that? Where is your marriage certificate? Kiniko. They did not ask me for anything. Wallahi. So I was just like, why was this woman doing like this? The devil was using that woman. That's why I'm just doing this video, guys, to encourage you that sometimes in life there's some situations that you might think are ordinary, but they are not actually ordinary if you look at it very well. We ended up spending a lot of money in that visa office, that embassy. They will tell you to do this one. Because of small mistake, they will force you to do another one. Like I told you, my kids traveled with one-way traveling document or a traveling certificate. So we ended up paying that traveling certificate 2 times, just because the first one we did, there was a mistake. So they said they cannot give us another form to fill for free. Can you imagine? Like, who does that? A form that you can just photocopy plenty papers. Once you have the original one, you just photocopy colored plenty papers of it. Now suddenly, even that one was even black and white safe. You cannot photocopy it. You're telling me I should pay whether it's 10,000 or 15,000. My husband paid for one, for 2, 30. Before you do it 2 times, almost to 60K. Anyway, Sha, that is not even my problem right now. What I'm just trying to say is, there are some things or some situations you find yourself in life that are really, really spiritual. And if you see that something is happening in your life that even you are not understanding it, maybe somebody just see you, somebody just gets irritated. You greet the person did not answer you, and now you are trying to get something and the person is behaving as if he has seen you in his before life. You know what I mean? Let me keep quiet. Just pray. Just pray and you'll see instant miracles. Miracles still do happen. God still do miracles these days, guys. I'm telling you, I saw miracle that day. Like, I prayed and God answered me like almost immediately. The woman's mind changed. She got up from her office where she used to day and para on us. All this time we have been coming and going. She has been paraing. Even the person that we knew in that embassy that was supposed to help us, he and the woman, they are not in good terms again, because the woman is full of bullshit. Okay, so I told myself, Linda, you have to pray. You have to pray. This is where your prayer warrior gear has to be engaged. And I'm telling you, that's what I did. And here we are. We finally got my visa and we relocated. Yes. And I promised you guys that I'm going to do this video, so that's why I'm doing it. Another thing that I just wanted to mention, I watched Miss Trudy's video yesterday where she was coming back from the US, going back to Ghana where she's married, apparently our neighbors in Ghana here, West Africa. And they detained her at the airport, claiming that she has to produce resident permit or something like that to go back to Ghana, even though later they scheduled another flight for her like 2 days later and allowed her to fly. Probably her husband made 1 or 2 calls. Maybe she did not actually mention it. But I'm just thinking loudly. Maybe that could be what changed their mind. Or, yes. Take. But the truth is this, like for instance, now I'm Kenyan. I'm married to a Nigerian. If I'm coming from Kenya to Nigeria, highest, my marriage certificate should be able to work for me. My marriage certificate should be able to work for me, because it's proof that I'm married here. And if not for anything, for the fact that I'm actually married in a Nigerian court, under the Nigerian laws, it's supposed to work for me. Even though I don't know if Trudy's marriage certificate is Ghana marriage certificate or is Kenyan marriage certificate. I don't know. But, mommy, what's the problem? Don't worry. Very soon, I'm just winding up, okay? Yeah. But what I wanted to say is, is to me, I feel like if you're traveling to another country, like, okay, I'm married to Nigeria, I'm Kenyan. If I'm coming to Nigeria from Kenya, yeah, is okay. But if I'm flying out of Nigeria to maybe Dubai, on my way back, yeah, I don't expect Dubai people to allow me to land in Nigeria just like that. Because why? Because I carry a blue passport. I'm Kenyan by nationality. So the Dubai people will bring me back to Nairobi, Kenya. Then I can now take a flight from Kenya that will bring me back to Nigeria. I don't know if you guys are getting it. So what happened to Trudy was, Trudy is Kenyan. Trudy was traveling to US. And then she wants to leave US direct back to Ghana when she's carrying a blue passport, which is a Kenyan passport and not a Ghana passport. I noticed she was very irritated, but I think she was not getting it. Because when you are in such a situation and you feel stranded, like what she explained, she said her cards were not working, nothing was working, she was stranded, she had to sleep outside in a hotel lounge, all the hotels were booked and stuff. And the husband traveled back from the US the other day, going to another country. So I think, added by stress and all that, it's only normal that you don't think straight sometimes. But thinking of it clearly, when you're just sitting down and chilling, you'd notice that those US people, they were not wrong if they told you that you need to provide a resident permit for them to allow you to fly back from the US direct to Ghana. Or you need, this child is really beginning to disturb. You need, what did they say she need? Or they will fly you back to Kenya, you know. So thinking of it clearly, actually those people, they were not wrong. They were not wrong to say that. Do you understand? They were not wrong to say that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I've repeated myself so many times, but I hope you guys are getting my point. So yes, if you want to travel from a different country that is not your country to another country and come back to that country again directly from where you've gone, then it's only right for you to have a resident permit. Like me now, if I want to travel to Dubai from here, or I want to travel to the US from here, I have to make sure that I have a Nigerian resident permit so that they will not trouble me. At least some of us who have not tried it, why did you pull it again? See her hair. Some of us who have not tried that, that through this case scenario was just like a case study for all of us. At least we have learned 1 or 2, if not 3 things that are really necessary to be done. See, my baby is Dada. They have told me in Nigeria that my baby is Dada, that I should not plait her hair. Guys, comment down below, let me know what you think about that. Yeah, so it's a case study for us, and it's a lesson to us also, that we should always be trying to have these documents. And you know, Maya has been traveling all over the world, because I saw people in comment section blaming Maya, and I'm like, why are they blaming him? Because Maya is favored. That guy carry grace, guys. There's some people who carry grace. There's some people who grace works for them like magic. Like it cannot be for all of us. Do you understand? Yeah, so Maya carries grace. Maya is somebody that everybody knows him in every airport he goes. They know him. So you cannot come and start comparing Trudy to Maya, because me and you know that it's after Maya and Trudy's story that Trudy blew up, because Maya's followers started following Trudy. So you don't expect, it's not all of those people in this thing. You want nyam nyam? Hey God. Now I'm still in camera and you want me to bring my nyam nyam outside for you. This child. Anyway, so I'm trying to hide it. Oh God, I'm trying to hide it. So it's not everybody in those airports that knows Trudy as Maya's wife. Some people know her, some people might not know her. So the best thing is, since she's transitioning from normal vlogs to traveling vlogger, she just needs to do what she needs to do so that she doesn't have a repeat of that. Because I know this is not her first time in the US, and she said she did that last time. She was lucky, you understand? And this time you see how they frustrated her. So if she does it the 3rd time, I don't think the grace for them to allow her fly direct to Ghana will be there anymore. So I think to avoid all these things, she just needs to do the right thing and get herself the necessary documents. And this goes to all traveling vloggers. Like, if you know you're a traveling vlogger, to avoid all those stories here and there, just try and get the necessary things that you need. Okay, try and get the necessary things that you need. I don't know if Maya has resident permit of every country you used to go to, but me, I believe that Maya is somebody that has grace. There are some people that have grace in this life, and you can't compete with them. Maya is a man of the people. Everybody knows him. Everybody wants to be associated with him. Everybody wants to be known by him and snap with him, and you understand? Yeah, so you don't expect that because you married a man who has grace, his grace will just follow you just like that. Grace doesn't work like that. Everybody have their own grace. Do you understand? Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I believe you had fun listening to it or viewing it, as I had so much fun doing it for you guys, like I promised and I delivered. Yeah, so Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. It remains your girl, Linda Baby. Every day I'm doing video, I'm changing my names. You people have not even seen anything yet. Do you understand? Yeah, so every day I'm doing video and I'm changing my names. You people just pick it like that. But try and subscribe and be a Lindamite family. And let me see you in my next video. Have you subscribed? Please, have you subscribed? It remains your Linda baby, your baby doll Linda, your Kenyan Linda, your Kenyan girl and your Nigerian wife. Anyway, guys, bye.